Hey everyone, the topic that I want to cover today is very simple. If you are shy or introverted, you may think that your persuasion is not optimized, but I want to make a case for why you have a persuasion superweapon hidden within you. I'm not exaggerating, and it is your capability to diagnose information from the other side and to tailor your communication based on that information. Let's take a look. So if you are someone who is more shy or introverted, chances are that you see a lot of other people constantly speaking, constantly selling, but that's not your style. You listen a lot more and you only say a few select words, but actually this is a great approach to sales. Although you may seem extroverted people constantly selling, constantly communicating, constantly pushing things, that doesn't mean that their selling or their persuasion is actually good. In many cases, they're blindly selling, communicating, and pushing things without even knowing if that's what the target actually wants. And if you are the type of person who listens first and obtains information, you can then deliver a killer pitch based on that information. Specifically, I want to focus on what is called the person's influence archetype. That is, we can split people into 4 main types, and each one of these types reacts to a specific type of communication. So by listening attentively and collecting information, you can figure out what is their specific influence archetype, and you can then tailor your communication to that specific archetype. So people are usually classified into one of 4 distinct types, and this is a combination of logical versus emotional and fast versus slow, and this results in 4 unique combinations. So for example, if someone is fast and logical, they are dominant. That is, they only care about winning, they're very assertive, they are going to try and subjugate you, they waste no time, and they make no concessions. So to persuade these people, you have to show them why they win and what they win that other people cannot get, what's exclusive. If they're fast and emotional, they are what I call a passionate. These people love for the party, the celebration, being an inspiration to others, the memories, the stories. And these are usually convinced with metaphors, with stories, and with vivid pictures. If someone is slow and emotional, then they probably are what I call a nurturer. That is, they are the type of person that loves to help others, they love to be helped as well, they care deeply about others and about the relationships that they establish. Their biggest priority is to feel supported and to support others as well. And finally, if they're slow and logical, they are what I call an analyst. That is, they care about the numbers, the credentials, the facts, the replicable processes. They examine things to a deep level of detail, and all of the components must make sense. And this is important because if you're the type of person who doesn't speak a lot and listens attentively, you can figure out what is their specific influence archetype and you can tailor your communication to that archetype. So let's say that you're in a meeting and someone just wants to get to the point. You're trying to communicate to them, but you're trying to hurry up the process. So chances are they're either fast and logical, a dominant, or they're fast and emotional, the passionate. So you just need to focus on whether they're fast and logical or fast and emotional. And then you can tailor your communication to what they want. So if they're a dominant, remember, they want to win and they want to get it over with very quickly. If they're a passionate, they want to focus on the stories, the memories, the celebration. So this is the hidden persuasion superweapon that every shy person or introverted person actually has. While all of the other extroverts are trying to pitch something blindly, you are acquiring important information that you can use to really diagnose their archetype and then change your communication to tell them what they want to hear, without manipulating, just tailoring your message. Even if we're not talking about influence archetypes, we can be talking about information in general. That is, the more that you just shut up and listen and acquire information, the better that you are going to do, because the more tailored that your offering is going to be, or your value proposition. That is, for consultants in specific, there's something which is called the Diagnostic. And the Diagnostic is a persuasion tool which consists of asking questions of the person to obtain more and more information. And the name comes literally from a metaphor with a medical doctor doing a diagnostic of a person. They ask questions about your background, about what you've tried, about your reaction to these current things, and in the end, they produce a super specific recommendation. So likewise, you can also do a diagnostic of the other person. You can ask questions and then just listen for all of the information that they're going to provide, and in the end, you just speak a few words carefully selected that are a perfect fit for what they need. So in short, that's the persuasion superweapon of shy people and introverts. That is, While everybody else is blindly trying to push something down the person's throat, you are going to be the person who carefully obtains information here and there, and then you craft a value proposition which is super targeted. You can just obtain information in general about their needs or their goals, or you can even go further and you can tailor your communication to their specific influence archetype. Because if you listen attentively for their communication style, you are going to figure out which of the 4 they actually have. If you've enjoyed the content, consider liking or subscribing, and don't forget to check out the channel because we have more communication, negotiation, and persuasion tools for multiple purposes. Thank you so much for watching.